Hello everyone. It's been a long time, but I'm back. The Prince of Darkness is back with his rock music quiz, ably assisted, as always, by DJ Lady Pen, and this time we've got a camera. Yes, no expense spared on my quiz, folks. We have a camera to show you DJ Lady Pen. There she is.
Shall I wave at
You
this
can
point?
wave. You're on camera now, my dear.
Hello, everybody.
This is DJ Lady Pen, my faithful assistant, interjector, and person who makes sure I keep on track. So I'll go back to me. That's enough of Penny for now. Now then, we'll let a few people join, and then we'll do the shout-outs, shall we? So hopefully everybody has had a decent week. If you've been at work, hope you've been safe. If you're in tier 3, hopefully this is going to be a nice bit of entertainment for you on a Friday night. And yes, it shouldn't be too hard, apart from the picture round, which I've deliberately done a little bit harder than normal because everybody gets 10 out of 10. So I've gone and done it a little bit harder than previously. So if we have a look, if you say hello in the comments, then I'll cut to Penny and she can read out who you are. So if you want to say hello, Penny will then read them out.
Hello, Joe the lady.
Oh, Joe the lady. Then Tim must be on the east wing. Tim on the east wing, no doubt. So Joe the lady, we established, did rather well on my quiz last time. She came second or third, I think.
Third.
Third, yes, there we are. But there was only about 1 point in it. So so let me cut to this while I pad this out seamlessly. So so this here, this is from my dining room and is not a curry house, as some of you have messaged me. So yes, not a curry house. So if you see things to the contrary coming up on here, then don't believe them, because it's not true. This is my dining room and I have chosen to have curry house wallpaper in it. Yes, there we are. Now let's go round to the complaints section first of all, because that is a pretty big part of this quiz nowadays. Complaints section. So I've had complaints from one of our own, the lovely Lynette, who lives in Sturchley nearby. So this is Lynette for you, everyone. This is what she does in her spare time. She licks cucumbers, by the looks of it, where she works in Morrison's. Now Lynette has accused me of using this quiz to get rid of any old rubbish I have lying around the house, a bit like these two characters here from Steptoe and Son. So just to sort of put that scurrilous allegation to rest here, I don't. So there, Lynette. So is that all right? No, what I did was I actually gave away a fantastic prize last time. I don't know if you can remember this far back, but young Heidi won this prize last time, and it was a very appropriate prize for a rock music quiz. It was a Wham t-shirt. So so that's what the prize was. But really, you're playing for the honour of winning my quiz and also the solid gold trophy. Now, I've been to Birmingham's Jewellery Quarter and I've had this trophy verified as being 24 karat gold, and that's what you're really playing for. So you have to concentrate. It is a prize worth winning. So let's just have a look at young Heidi from last time. So this is Heidi. She has won the prize last time and favours dressing up in a pirate outfit by the looks of it. And what I'm most impressed about Heidi's pirate outfit is the fact that she has attached a pint tankard to her belt there, which looks rather fetching. So so Heidi was the person to beat from last time. Hopefully Heidi's on again this time and hasn't run off and abandoned rock music in favour of 80s new romantic bands or Wham. Anyway, as with all things, they have to come to an end, and Heidi, I'm afraid your name is now gone from the trophy. So so there we are. So have we got? Let's cut to DJ Pen. Shall I read out some of the shout-outs?
So we've got Joe the lady and Tim.
Joe and Tim, yes.
We have Lynette.
Lynette, hello Lynette.
We have Joe the man.
Joe the man.
Previous winner.
Yes.
Yes, Margaret.
Oh, Margaret from Five. Yes, it's the taking part that counts, Margaret.
We have Debbie.
Which Debbie?
Griffith.
Debbie Griffiths. That's easy for you.
Sorry, I'll think I have a bit of a speech impediment.
there's wine in
We
the
have Vanessa. Cheeky. We have Vanessa and Andy.
Oh, great. Oh, good. All the regulars are coming on again. That's brilliant.
We
news.
have Cat Hart of the Ware Massive.
Oh, Cat from the Ware Massive. So I wonder if Sam is coming on, because Sam did rather well as well. Didn't she win your quiz or my quiz a couple of quizzes ago?
She
won something.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Sam did ever so well.
Yes.
I mean, she stormed it.
Well, last time on mine, she was joint first after 4 rounds, but we had a tiebreaker.
We had a tiebreaker, yes.
Well,
Okay.
I think she might have
right.
won the time
So,
we've also got Amanda.
Oh, hello, Amanda.
And her son James.
And James.
And we've got Paula Jones.
Oh, Paula, and hopefully Garvin, and perhaps young Amy might be joining us tonight. So we never know. So, well, it's great. It's great that we've got the regulars back. Let me cut to me and get my Wham t-shirt off there now, because I don't need that anymore. Right, so there we are. There's the Wham t-shirt gone. Right, so now you may be wondering what the prize is for this time. Apart from the solid gold trophy, which is obviously worth playing for, I have these. Now, what the hell are these, you may be asking?
Yes, what are they?
What the hell are they? That's a very good question. Now, they are very useful at this time of year, because what they are gel hand warmers. So what you do is you press this thing here, and it releases something into the rest of it, and it gets hot. I don't know how it works, but it's something to do with the chemicals inside. Yes, chemistry.
You ought to ask our daughter.
So what you do with this is you do that, and it gets nice and warm, and then you hold them in your hands like that when you're outside, and it keeps your hands warm. So I've got 2 of those. So his and hers, if you're playing as a couple.
Yes. Sorry, can I just interject?
Penny wants to interject. Hang on, let me go to the Penny interjecting camera.
Margaret mentions that the camera keeps freezing, and in fact it's freezing on my screen as well. The
Penny cam keeps freezing, right?
No, yours is as well.
Mine is as well, right? Yeah, okay, well I'll try and not move very far. So
well, maybe it's the fact that we've got 2. Maybe.
Yes, let's not discuss the ins and outs of cameras on here for now. Let's go into the intro.
Yes, sorry, Vanessa's saying the camera's very laggy. Do you want to switch mine off, because it might be it's too much info going through?
Yes, I will. I will attempt to do that midway through my quiz, Pen. How about that? Let's switch.
Oh, Paula says no, Amy, but Ethan's here, and it's his 18th birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Ethan! Happy birthday, Ethan!
It's our daughter's birthday. She's 20 today, but come see her.
Yes. Anyway, back to the quiz. So happy birthday, Ethan, and hope you're going to be helping Mum and Dad with the answers. So tonight's quiz, usual format, everybody who's been on here before. 4 rounds, 10 questions in the first 3 rounds, and then 5 in the last round, and a bonus point if you get the connection. So I'll explain how the rounds work as and when we get to them. So without any further ado, it's 8 minutes past. I think everybody who's going to join has joined by now. So that's that. So let me go back to the Ozzy cam. There we go. That's that. And yes, we just need to. I forgot about this. If you want to test your comments. If you want to put the drinks that you're drinking tonight, I am on the wagon because it's stopped over. So I am drinking here ginger beer. So cheers, everyone, and enjoy the quiz. So if you want to put your, if you get time, if you want to put your drinks in the comments, but don't put your answers in the comments, because you're writing them down on a sheet of paper so that other people can't see them. So that's how that works. So let's get on with the quiz. Penny wants to interject.
May I interject?
Or she wants to go to the toilet.
Many people are saying that the camera's bad.
Oh.
Now you're going on to your picture round.
Yes. Now the camera is bad, so let me get rid of.
Get rid of Minaj.
I'll get rid of the. I'll get rid of the Penny cam. No, let's get rid of. Oh, come on. Right, hang on a minute, folks. Let me try and sort this camera issue out, because I've got 2 cameras on. And I believe what is happening is, there you go. What is happening is that it's too much for my poor old computer. So, okay. So I've got rid of the Penny cam, so you'll just be able to hear Penny and not see her, which is unfortunate. She's got all dressed up and put a lipstick on and everything, but there we are. Never mind. So let's go on to round number 1, which is our pictures round. Now, everybody has done rather well in this pictures round up to now, so I've decided to make it a bit more difficult than normal. I've gone back with my album covers. So what I've done is I've taken 10 album covers and zoomed in on the album to make it a bit more difficult and sort of hidden the name of the band off the album. So let's start off with number 1. Hopefully you're all ready, you've got your pen and paper. These are 9 out of 10 are prog rock albums. So if you know rock music and you know what bands are prog rock, then this will help you. So this is number 1 in my album round, album picture round. Hopefully you can see that and it's not laggy. So I've made the video smaller, which obviously takes up less bandwidth as well. I don't know why I have problems with this sometimes. You know, it's that's a bit weird. I think if I try and overload it with too many graphics and too many big videos, that sort of causes a problem. So that's your question 1. Hopefully you've had a chance to have a look at that. I will display them all again at the end as usual. So don't worry if you miss it first time round. This is your second picture in my album covers. I just need the name of the album, please. I don't need the name of the band. You can say who the band are if you want, but you won't get an extra point for that. You just get your points for the name of the album. That's what I'm after on this. So again, 90% or 9 out of 10 of these are prog rock albums, and if you can say which album that is, that will be your answer. Now, let's move on. So this is the one that isn't prog rock, and obviously I'm going to put this in because I'm me. Haha. So that's your question number 3 out of your album covers. I just need the name of the album cover, don't forget. And let's move on to the next one, which is a little bit tricky. This one, a little bit tricky. Did I say tricky? Yes, I did say tricky. So there we are. That's your number 4 in this round. Number 5. They do get easier, by the way. There are a few ones in to just tease you and to get your brain going. But this one is a very iconic prog rock album from a massive prog rock band. And I'm guessing if you're on this rock music quiz, you probably will know what that is. And you may well even have it. We've got it on vinyl, actually. Bought it from HMV.
I'm still on number 3.
Not too long. Oh, are you? Not too long ago. So that's your number 5. Now then, let's move on. Now this band, Penny introduced me to this band not too long ago, and I must admit I'm getting rather into them. I'd heard the music or one of the songs from this album, but I didn't really know who it was. But we've since bought this album, and it's pretty good, I have to say. When we come round to the answers, and I'll let you know who it is, if you want to make a note of that and have a listen to it on Spotify, you'll be pleasantly surprised. So that's that one. Now then, this is we go back into the hard ones again. This is I believe from the late 60s, but it is a fairly big prog rock album from this particular band. So that's that one. And that's that one. I will display them all again, so just need the name of the album. This is another one from the same band as I featured earlier on. If you look at the colour schemes, you'll see that they very much favour this kind of colour scheme. So this is another very well-known album from this more modern prog rock band, I have to say. So that's that one. And then if you just give me the name of the album, that's what I need. Now I'm going to make it a bit easier for you because I am feeling a bit sorry for you here. I've been rather cruel in this round so far. So there you are. There's a nice easy one. If you want to have it, I've even put half the name of the band and the album on there for you. So that should make life a lot easier. And then another massive prog rock band this is, and hopefully you'll be familiar with that one. That's a fairly well-known album cover if you're into your rock music. So there we are. There's the 10. Let me display them as an entire sheet of 10. There they all are. So if you want to compose your answers and finalise your answers with the title of the album, as I say, if you want to put the name of the band, I will tell you what the name of the band is, but you don't get any extra points. So there we are. Any more comments about the video?
Yeah,
Pen?
Debbie's saying, sorry, I have to leave, the camera's too laggy. So I've just put a question, anyone else still having problems with the camera or visuals? So yeah, they're probably concentrating on...
They're probably concentrating on the quiz.
On the quiz, but
yes,
we'll see.
Nice.
Well, before we do the next round, we'll see.
Yes, we'll do a little recap and see how we're getting on. So there it is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reveal the answers to you, and you're marking your own, and then in a few seconds' time, I will put something on the screen just to ask for the scores, and then Penny will keep a track of the scores and let me know what today's leaderboard looks like. So here we are. So I'm going to reveal them now. So album number 1 was by Marillion, and it was called Script for a Jester's Tear. So that's album number 1. The next one is by Rush, and it's Permanent Waves. The third one, possibly the best album ever released of all time, of course, is Black Sabbath's Paranoid. Well, I would say that, wouldn't I? And then number 4 is Genesis, which is A Trick of the Tail. I did say it was tricky. There was a little clue there. Yes, see. Now, number 5, Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. So that's that one. Now, this is the one I was talking about. Court of the Crimson King by King Crimson. If you get a chance, write that down on your sheet of paper, and then when this is over, have a little go on Spotify and see if you can find this and have a listen. It's great. I found it really good.
One of the first prog rock albums.
Indeed, yes.
From the 60s.
This next one is Jethro Tull and Aqualung, and I zoomed in on the picture of the tramp, I guess it is in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Aqualung himself.
Oh, right. And then number 8 is Marillion again, and that's Misplaced Childhood. That's the one that's got Kayleigh on it, which was their biggest single, of course. And then we've got Pink Floyd's The Wall as number 9. And then Duke by Genesis, another Genesis album in there, as number 10. So let's go and try and do the scores on the doors. Let's get the trophy off there. I don't need the trophy anymore, do I? Let's get the scores on the doors. If you can type in your score out of 10 in the comments, and then Penny will write them down on her sheet, and she will then tell me what the leaderboard is. And if anybody got 10 out of 10, I would be very, very, very impressed. I think if you get more than 5 or 6, that's good going, actually, because they are tough, and I have zoomed in on these to make them even tougher. So yeah, I think a creditable score is anything above 5 out of 10, really. So Penny, have we got anybody putting their scores
Margaret's
in?
Margaret's got 2.
Margaret's got 2. That's
Amanda's got 2.
Amanda's got
Amanda
2.
and Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Lynette's got 4.
Oh, well done, Lynette. That's a good score.
Vanessa's got 6.
Oh, yes. Now, Vanessa is one of our previous winners and winner of the bottle of Ouzo. So we were worried about you, Vanessa, because we haven't seen you on a couple of rock quizzes, and we thought that you must have gone off with alcohol poisoning with Nikos's Ouzo. But there we are. You're back. So obviously cured. Good.
Right.
What else have we got now,
We've
Ben?
got
hang on. Someone knows their prog rock, do they?
Someone does. Someone we know. Right, hang on. Let me just mark them down before I lose them.
Yes. You see, the thing is with these comments is they're they scroll up the screen, and as they go up the top of the screen up there somewhere, Penny's desperately trying to write them down.
It's easy to miss one.
Yes.
Oh.
So, who is the...
Right.
Well, everybody has probably seen this, apart from me. Who is the mystery person who's got a good score?
Right, hang on. Let me make sure. Right. So, we've got... So, I'd already mentioned Margaret and Amanda have got 2 out of 10. Lynette 4. Vanessa 6. That's very good.
Yes. James
2. Paula 3. Garvin 3. I'll come to the top one in a moment. Joe the lady 3. Tim's got 4. Joe the man 5. That's very creditable. And we've got 2 in the lead at this point.
Oh.
We have Cat Heart.
Oh, from the Where Massive. Yes.
On 7 out of 10.
Whoa, you obviously know your prog rock albums. That's very impressive.
And we have Dawn. Dawn knows her prog. In fact, she came to our prog night on last Saturday.
We had, let's just mention this actually while we're here now, and Dawn's here as well. We had this night at our local venue that we do called Fletcher's, and we did a prog rock night, and we didn't know how it would go, and it turned out to be fantastic. In fact, there was a girl there who left at the end of it, and she said she doesn't really like prog rock music. But she
probably in her 20s, wasn't she?
Yes, a youngish girl, and she was converted, I think. So she was saying what a great night it was. So that was very pleasing. That was. So we've got Dawn on the on what score? 9.
7.
7 and
7 out of 10 for Dawn and Cat Heart. The Were Massives, and I'm guessing that's with Sam and Debbie as well. Not Debbie who's had to leave because of the lag.
Other Debbie.
Sam and Debbie were massive. 7 out of 10.
Ah, okay. Well, great scores. Great score. 7 is good. Just wonders which ones tripped them up actually. Now I bet Dawn got the Rush one, no doubt. But there we are. Now then, let's all have a drink. So cheers, everyone.
Cheers, everybody.
Yes, cheers. Happy Friday. I don't know whether we've had any posts about what people are drinking yet. So
no, we haven't yet. Yes.
So this next round is affectionately known as round 2 because it is in fact the second round. Now it's called the Rock General Knowledge round, but I've at the request of Angela Webb, is it? Angela. Anyway,
I don't know what you're going to say.
Neither do I. At the request of Angela, who likes the lyrics round, and people like Penny's lyrics round when she does it in her 60s and 70s and 80s quiz. I've done another lyrics round as well. So this is now called the I'll Name That Rock Song in 2 lines. Right? I'll name that rock song in 2 lines. A bit of a homage to Name That Tune, which we established last time. Somebody told us that it was hosted by none other than Lionel Blair. Now, I thought it was Bruce Forsyth, but no. We had to Google it afterwards because I was so intrigued. It was, in fact, Lionel Blair. So there we are.
Various people have posted it.
But he was the main guy, Lionel.
That's who I remember.
Well, no, it's a few years ago now, Ben. So anyway, let's kick off. And I will not like Penny. I will read these out properly, as opposed to Penny, who reads them out any other way to try and put you off. So this is the first one. So I'll read them out and then I'll post them on the screen. So you're guessing the name of the song, not the name of the band, the name of the song. So people try to put us down just because we get around. I'll read that again. People try to put us down just because we get around. Here's question number 1. What song is that? The opening 2 lines of. Write that down on your sheet of paper, and I'll do question number 2. Question number 2. Living easy, living free. Season ticket on a one-way ride. Living easy, living free. Season ticket on a one-way ride. Here's question number 2. What song is that? Question number 3 is easy, I think. Question number 3. We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. Question number 3, the opening lyrics are, we don't need no education, we don't need no thought control. That's question number 3. Now, question number 4, there is a proper name for this song, but it was also known by another name by many people. So if you give me the actual proper name of the song, I will give you a point. If you don't know that and you give me the alternative name for this song, which I will reveal later, I will give you half a point. So here goes. Question number 4. Out here in the fields, I fight for my meals. I'll do that again. Out here in the fields, I fight for my meals. I need that name of that song, please. And the 5th one, rising up, back on the street, did my time, took my chances. Rising up, back on the street, did my time, took my chances. That's question number 5. Question 6. Big wheels keep on turning, carry me home to see my kin. Big wheels keep on turning, carry me home to see my kin. Is question number 6. This one you'll get easy. Question number 7. Question number 7 is, oh, here we are, and here we are, and here we go, all aboard, and we're hitting the road. I'll read that again. Oh, here we are, and here we are, and here we go, all aboard, and we're hitting the road. What song is that the opening lyrics for? They're all concentrating hard. I can tell. I can feel the waves coming through the screen and the concentration and the cursing. I can feel the cursing coming in. You git, they're saying. Right. Question number 8. Deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back in the woods amongst the evergreens. I'll read that again. Deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back in the woods, among the evergreens. And number 9, Gold Coast slave ship bound for cotton fields, sold in the market down in New Orleans. Gold Coast slave ship bound for cotton fields, sold in the market down in New Orleans. And your last question on this is, are you going to take me home tonight? Are down beside the red firelight. Are you going to take me home tonight? Are down beside that red firelight. So I've put them onto the screen for you to read in case you couldn't understand a word I just said, which is highly likely. So let me have a slurp while you read those.
Have a slurp. So we have people enjoying a gin. That's Vanessa.
Gin is popular, yes. Vanessa likes gin.
Dawn and Tony are Prosecco and Peroni.
Prosecco and Peroni?
Oh, not together, I don't think.
Oh, right.
I don't think in the same glass.
No.
I'm having a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Oh, yes. Penny's on the red wine again.
Tonight. So I think I've switched pretty much from
you
white
changed
to red.
allegiances, have you? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I always used to prefer the former, but yeah.
So if you missed any there, just read back and see which ones they are, and finalise your answers, because I'm going to be putting them on the screen in a moment.
Give them a mo.
Yes, I do. I give my
be kind.
My quizzes do get a mo.
We're all going through a lot of stress and strange times, so let's be kind and give people a chance, eh? I've got mellow in the old age.
Where did that come from? Dear me.
Oh dear.
Right, I think Penny's had too much wine, so I'm going to have to take that bottle away. And
I haven't had much yet.
So
I've only had a quart of the bottle.
Right, let's go back to this then. So here we are. You've had enough time now to write your answers in. So I'm going to reveal the answers to you, and again you're marking your own. So people try to put us down just because we get around. Talking about My Generation. My Generation by The Who, that is. So you get a point if you've written My Generation. Question 2. Living easy, living free. Season ticket on a one-way ride. That is Highway to Hell by AC/DC. So the answer needs to be Highway to Hell. Living easy, living free. Season ticket on a one-way ride. Brilliant song, that, actually. Next one, easy one. We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Anyway, that is...
you like that one, don't you?
Yeah. Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd. Another Brick in the Wall is the answer to question number 3. Now, here's the one I was talking about. This is where there is another answer that sometimes people call this song, but the correct title is Baba O'Reilly. So, Out Here in the Fields, I Fight for My Meals is Baba O'Reilly, but sometimes people call it Teenage Wasteland.
Yeah, you're accepting that, are you?
I'm accepting that as a half point.
A half point,
yes.
right.
So it's not the official name of the song, but it's, a lot of people do know it as that.
Yes,
so I'll give people a half point if that's what they know it as.
Isn't it?
Yes. Now here we are. This is if I say the film Rocky, then this will give this one away. So rising up, back on the street, did my time, took my chances. Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. Yeah, so that makes sense now, doesn't it? Rising up, back on the street, did my time, took my chances. Is the Eye of the Tiger is the answer to question number 5. Question number 6. Big wheels keep on turning. Carry me home to see my kin. That's Sweet Home Alabama by Lynyrd Skynyrd, everyone. This next one is question number 7, is by Status Quo, Rocking All Over the World. Here we are and here we are and here we go. All aboard and we're hitting the road. Here we go. Oh, rocking all over the world. So that's that one. Number 8, deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back up in the woods, among the evergreens, is Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry. Johnny Be Good. Next one is Gold Coast slave ship bound for cotton fields, sold in the market down in New Orleans. Another New Orleans based song. That is Brown Sugar by the Stones, the Rolling Stones. And then I've got to have a Queen one in there, haven't I? Are You Gonna Take Me Home Tonight? Down Beside That Red Firelight. Fat Bottom Girls by Queen, everyone. So I will display the answers for you just to double check them. Those are the answers to the round 2 general knowledge lyrics round. So again, if you can check those answers and then start putting your scores on the screen, we can then find out how well you did in the second round. And then if you also put your cumulative score out of 20 that you think you've got, so that we can find out what the leaderboard is in the competition so far. So there we are. So if I put that on, I'll just ask you for your scores. I'll have a bit more ginger beer. So are the scores coming in yet?
Not quite. Oh, Dawn's got 9 out of 10.
9. Good score on the lyrics round, Dawn. Very impressive.
Yeah, we've been discussing alcohol as well. Well, not necessarily alcohol, but the drinks. So Garvin's having a bit of shandy. You like a bit of shandy, don't you?
I do like a bit of shandy, yes. I don't mind a bit of shandy.
Cat's having Bacardi and Coke. I used to like a Bacardi and Coke.
I should stay off that if I were you, Cat. You've got too much to lose.
I have Bacardi and lemonade now, but
she's done well in the first round.
And Sam and Debbie are on Kia Royale.
Kia Royale, oh yes, I'm more partial to Kia Royale.
Are you?
Yes. Kia Royale is champagne or prosecco with I think it's Chambard in it or something.
Oh,
I think that's what that is.
I saw something. Actually, let me concentrate on this.
Yes, concentrate. Don't get Don't get sort of trying to multitask.
I'm a woman, I can do that.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Okay, so let's.
I'm getting the score. I'm writing the scores down as we speak. So.
So we'll soon
hopefully
be catching up with the scores as the internet catches up with this, because it's obviously goes out and then all around the world and comes back again. which is why you're about 30 seconds behind. So when I'm talking, I have to wait for Penny to tell me the scores, and she's about 30 seconds behind me.
Yes. Well, people are doing much better in this round, it's got to be said.
Yes, they prefer this round.
Oh, Margaret's got 6 out of 10 in this round.
Margaret, well done. Well done,
Margaret.
We're delighted.
Right, I'm still
Right, Penny's scribbling away furiously. So if you haven't yet put your score up and your cumulative score, if you could type that into the comments now, that'd be great. Dawn's on the Prosecco then, did she say? That's very nice.
Yes.
One, isn't it? Yes. How lovely.
Let me see how we're getting on.
This, just to remind you, this is the prize.
This is what you're playing for.
Yes, this is it. This is a hand warmer, which is a. You can hear the plastic there. It's brand new. I've opened it. This is it's got some sort of chemical gel in it, and then what you do here is you press this thing here, and it releases something, which then makes it go very hot. So there we are. So that's what that is. That is your prize, his and hers. So, and when what happens is, if you've used it, it says on the instructions you put it in a pan of water, for boiling water that is, for about 5 minutes, and then it resets all the chemicals, and you can use it again. So I don't know how many times you can use it, but multiple times. Let's just leave it at that. So anyway, Penny, looks like.
Well, I'm just looking at what people are drinking as well. So Paula. Is on rhubarb wine. Is that homemade rhubarb wine?
Rhubarb wine sounds horrible.
That sounds odd, nice actually.
Rhubarb wine.
And Lynette's very good. She's on tea.
Oh, well done, Lynette. Yes, well, Lynette doesn't drink, you see. So this is, which is rather surprising when you see Lynette in action. You sort of think, well, she must be drinking.
She mentions a prize. Not worth winning, not worth having.
What this? How could you? How could I bet when you're there working away in Morrison's and they haven't got the heating on, I bet you'd love one of those. So you need to concentrate, Lynette, and you might be in with a chance. So
right, well,
right, okay, let's have a look there.
Right, we've got some very good scores this round. So everyone's got 5 out of 10 or higher.
Okay, good.
So isn't that brilliant?
Yes.
Joint third, we have Vanessa and Andy with 8 out of 10.
Oh, right.
And James Hipwell with 8 out of 10.
James has got 8 out of 10.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's good. Yes.
And top for this round,
yes,
we have Dawn and Tony.
Oh, Dawn and Tony.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, Dawny and Tony.
Kat, Sam and Debbie of the Wear Massive, 9 out of 10. So that's brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Let's look at the leaderboard. So, leaderboard we have... Oh, I missed something.
So, leaderboard out of 20 then.
Out of 20, yes. Everyone's managed to add things up correctly. I have double checked. So,
yeah. Oh, right.
So, yeah, no one's
cheated or forgotten how to add up. That's good.
So, in third place, we have Vanessa and Andy with 14 out of 20.
Right, yes.
And in joint first place, we have Dawn and Tony. And Kat, Sam and Debbie.
Oh, whoa, deserves a round of applause so far. So fantastic. Right, okay. Let's move on to Alpha Links. Round number 3. Take a chance to have a slurp of a drink and get ready for this.
Thought you were going to break into ABBA then.
No, take a chance on me. Right, okay. See, now this is what Penny does all the time. She puts me right off here. So, this is Alpha Links. So, for those of you who've not done this quiz before, Alpha Links works like this. If the answer to question 1 begins with the letter D, then the answer to question 2 will begin with the letter E, and the answer to question 3 will begin with the letter F, and so on and so on and so on as you go through the alphabet. If the answer to one of them begins with the letter Z, then the answer to the next one starts from the beginning again and starts with the letter A. So hopefully you've all got that. So let's do Alpha Links. Right. So question number 1 in Alpha Links. Legendary singer Freddie Mercury was born on the 5th of September 1946. But where was he born? Legendary singer Freddie Mercury was born on the 5th of September 1946, but where was he born? Is question number 1. I think these are quite easy, these Alpha Links, you know. I should have made them a bit harder. Well, they're all doing too well, aren't they? Right. I'd say fiendishly difficult though that picture round was, I think. Now, question number 2. The opening scene in Marvel's Iron Man features a song by which well-known rock band?
Oh. Can I interject?
Yeah, Penny's going to interject, everyone.
I'm just going to say, Dawn said they've lost sound. Has anyone else got a problem with the sound?
Oh dear.
Do you want to pause a mo?
Well, let me try and see if Dawn. Do you want to type in?
Yeah, I'll ask if anyone else has got.
See, hopefully everyone else has got sound. Sound seems to be okay. We'll just see if Dawn and Tony can get their sound working again, and maybe if they could fire up their phone or something, or if it's their laptop or whatever. And
they're joint leaders.
Well, tell them not to worry, because I'll display them on the screen. So if you type that in, just say if the sound isn't coming through, don't worry, because they will get displayed on the screen. And you'll give a little bit more time before you reveal the answers then. So okay, let's carry on, and hopefully Dawn and Tony can sort their sound problem out. So question number 2, that was in Alpha Links. The opening scene in Marvel's Iron Man features a song by which well-known band? Question number 3 in Alpha Links. Which band had an album called Straight Shooter? Which band had an album titled Straight Shooter? Remember, you're in Alpha Links, so if you've got the first letter for the previous 2, this will help you get this one. So that's question number 3. Which band had an album called Straight Shooter? Now this next one, I need the full name of the band to get the point here. Initials won't do, unfortunately. I need the full name of the band. So question number 4, which band had a hit with Carry On from their Deja Vu album? Which band had a hit with a song called Carry On from their Deja Vu album? And I need the name of the band and not the initials, if you don't mind. Question number 5. In fact, what I'll do is I'll put these on the screen. So if you want... They've
got the sound back now.
Oh, they are?
And everyone else is okay.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, they've used another device, so everything's okay now.
So it was their end. That's
yes.
Good. Okay, that's good. Everyone else is all right. Brilliant. Well done. So question number 5. Who left Nirvana to form the Foo Fighters? Who left Nirvana to form the Foo Fighters? Is question number 5. Question number 6. Sadly recently passed away. Who co-wrote the rock songs Jump and Eruption? Sadly recently passed away. Who co-wrote the rock songs Jump and Eruption? Is question number 6. Now this came up earlier on about King Crimson, and I suggested to you that you might want to look at it on Spotify. But another King Crimson song. What is the surname? So the surname of the original band member of King Crimson who is married to Toyah Willcox? What is the surname of the original band member of King Crimson who is actually married to Toyah Willcox? Is question number 7. Question number 8. Which band had hits with Mama and That's All? Which band had hits with Mama and That's All? Now I'm going a bit off piste with this one. Question number 9. Guitar maker Gibson stacked 2 single coil pickups together to produce a fatter sound. What are they called? The pickups. Guitar maker Gibson, famous guitar maker Gibson, stacked 2 single coil pickups together to produce a fatter sound. What are those famous pickups called?
I'm amazed I got that one.
You did rather well to get that one. I was quite impressed with that.
I must have dug it out from the depths of my memory.
Now, the alpha link will help you with question number 9. Obviously, if you've got the first letter, then that should give you even more of a clue. And finally, question number 10. Let's go on to that one. This is quite easy to round off with. Which band had a hit with The Number of the Beast? Which band had a hit song with The Number of the Beast? So I've put them on. So if Dawn and Tony want to catch up where they lost sound, if you want to go back a bit, remember it's alpha links. So the alphabet follows through on these, the first letter of the answer. So if you have a little look through that, again, have a drink. This is what this is all about.
Shall I get you another ginger beer, DJ?
Would you mind, my dear?
I'll gladly do that for you. I am a decent person.
Yes.
Despite what you sometimes say.
What, I don't say anything. I don't know what scurrilous accusation is this. So she's gone to get me another ginger beer because I'm on the wagon as it is October, and I've decided to do Stoptober. I wonder if anybody else is doing that for Stoptober. I know one or two of you don't drink anyway, but there we are. So let's go back to that. That's my round 3 rock alpha links. Oh, thank you. Why did you pass me that like camera wasn't even on.
I didn't know that.
No, you weren't today. Now I'm busily pouring out my can of ginger beer here.
Yes, mind you don't spill it on your laptop keyboard.
No,
that could be.
It would be very short.
That could be a disaster. Darling.
There we are. There's the Alpha Links questions. I will go through the answers now with you, and the answer to the first one about where Freddie Mercury was born, that begins with the letter Z. We knew that, and you didn't. That is actually Zanzibar. He was born in Zanzibar, which doesn't exist anymore, so Penny keeps telling me.
It's part of Tanzania now, I believe. It was a British protectorate.
Yes.
But now it's part of the country of Tanzania.
Get a geography lesson in my quiz as well, folks. So, yes, so he was born in Zanzibar in 1946. How old would that make him now, Penny? That's like 70...
54, 74 he would have been,
74 he would have been in September. Amazing.
Gosh.
Sadly gone. Very sadly missed.
Yes.
A real showman. Question number 2. The song that featured in Marvel's Iron Man opening bit of the song. Sorry.
The film.
The song that featured in the opening part of the Iron Man film, where Tony Stark's travelling along the desert, was Back in Black by AC/DC. So we're looking for AC/DC. So obviously the previous answer began with Z. This one begins with A. So the band we're looking for was AC/DC. That's a well-known rock band that did that. I'm not even drinking, you know. This is.
I know.
This is rather worrying. So normally I've got that
Maybe
excuse.
it's withdrawal symptoms.
Well, must be something.
After nearly a month.
Smelling the fumes off your wine, I think that's what it is. Right. Which band had an album called Straight Shooter? Well, that was Bad Company. The band that had an album called Straight Shooter was Bad Company. So that's letter B, Bad Company. Next one, I wanted to know the name of the band in full, not the name of not the initials of the band. Which band had a hit called Carry On from their Deja Vu album? That's Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Young was in it as well when they had that one. And we did check the cover of the CD, didn't we?
We did. Well, we've got it on vinyl as well, vinyl and CD.
So that's Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young is your answer for question number 4. Who left Nirvana to form the Foo Fighters? Well, beginning with the letter D, of course, is Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl left Nirvana to form the Foo Fighters. And the person who sadly passed away and wrote the songs Jump and Eruption was Eddie Van Halen. I think he passed away a couple of weeks ago, wasn't he? Two or 3 weeks ago.
It wasn't long ago, was it? It was earlier this month.
And he wasn't very old either. It was that was rather sudden, wasn't it?
60s, perhaps?
Yeah, early to mid-60s. Now, the person who is the original band member of King Crimson that
You
band I
wanted the
keep
surname,
going on about.
yeah.
I need his surname. The surname is Fripp. It's Robert Fripp, but I need the surname of Fripp. And he is actually married to Toy Wilcox, and he doesn't live too far away from us. He lives. They live in Stratford-on-Avon.
Oh, do they?
I believe so.
Right,
Yes. They're not too far.
Toya's a local lass.
She is. Yes. Now the band that had hits with Mama and That's All is Genesis. So that's the answer beginning with G, of course. And the pickup that was produced by Gibson to produce that fatter sound, it was called a humbucker pickup. And it's very, very famous pickup and great sound. I mean, AC/DC use, Angus Young uses Gibson guitars and humbucker pickups and get that fantastic rock sound. And the band that had that hit with the Number of the Beast, the single The Number of the Beast, was Iron Maiden. So there they are. There's your answers. So again, if you tot up your scores, and we now need to know your score for that round, and the score which will be now out of 30 for your cumulative score so far. And we had two groups of people, or a couple and a group of three, on the leader at 17, wasn't it?
I'm going to check it in a moment. It's 16 out of 20. I'm going to check it in a moment. I'm just looking up where the word humbucker comes from.
Yes.
And it's, so, as you said, an electrical guitar pickup that uses two coils to buck the hum.
Oh, I see.
Or, in other words,
Hum
cancel out the interference. There we go.
Well, that's.
Well, you do learn.
That's a useful bit of information.
Something new every day, especially when you listen to DJ Ozzy's quiz.
Every day's a school day, folks. You come on my quiz, you learn lots of useless information, and you have the chance of winning. Let's not forget the awesome prize. Now, while you're typing your scores in, and DJ Lady Penny is busy doing that, what I will do is, now if this is allowed to go ahead, this is just a little shameless plug here of a rotating slide. That's a technical term for Tony here, Tony Joyce. A rotating slide in this piece of software with details of the live events. Now, Birmingham could possibly be going into Tier 3 soon, and there's a lot of talk about that locally. And if so, then obviously these events that we've set up and advertised and got ourselves ready for won't go ahead, sadly. But the manager of Fletcher's has told us that that he will definitely carry them over into the new year, or as soon as the restrictions are lifted. So they're not going to be cancelled, just postponed if we go into Tier 3. But keep an eye on our Facebook page, and you'll be able to see what's going on, and if they are postponed, when they're going to be postponed until. So that's that. Let me go back to me again. Hello again, everyone. Drinking my non-alcoholic ginger beer. I do like ginger beer, actually. Always have. This is Jamaican ginger beer from Tesco's, in case anybody wants to know. Probably don't, but there we are. So, Pen.
Yes, I'm still writing
busily
them down.
Scribbling down the scores for the round and the cumulative scores.
And the cumulative.
And
good
we're going to
scores
see if
again.
we've got any change in the leaderboard at the top of the shop. So, yes, well, I pad this out by showing the assembled masses the prize that they're going to win.
Bear with us.
Yes, bear with everyone. There's quite a few entered tonight. I see Penny's.
Well, I'm also, because I've run out of space on my sheet of paper, I'm having to go down.
Oh, she's run out of space, everyone, on their sheet of paper.
So I'm prepared, so I'm having to go down, so I'm having to write things down twice.
Yes. So I'll look round here to see where Penny is. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking round the corner of my laptop to see where Penny is in her scribbling.
I'm making sure that everyone's very good at the maths tonight.
Oh, are they? Oh,
yes,
good.
Yes.
No, very good. Incidentally, let me tell them about your 60s, 70s and 80s quiz. It's on the 13th.
Yes, I've decided I'm going to do a 60s, 70s and 80s quiz in 2 weeks' time, which is Friday the 13th of...
Anyway,
that's Halloween.
That's Halloween.
Friday. No, it's just unlucky. So it could be that there's a prize for the loser.
There you go, Margaret.
Oh! Actually, talking about Margaret, I don't think I've seen Margaret score for this round.
Oh.
In fact, I think it's only Margaret that I'm waiting for. Margaret?
Okay, Margaret, are you there still?
Let us know you scored.
Can you hear us up in 5?
Shall I let you know the
Right, let's go through the scores and the leaderboard.
Some good scores this round.
All right.
Alpha
Links is always scored highly, I find.
So we've got 2 people, well, 3 people really, in second place. We've got Joe the Man.
Oh, Joe the Man's in second place. Oh.
And this is round 3.
Yes.
With 9 out of 10.
Well done,
excellent,
Joe.
Excellent.
Hope you're using your brute, my friend. Yes, you must be using that all the time now at work.
And Lynette, who has admitted that Perry is assisting her.
Right.
So Lynette and Perry, also 9 out of 10.
Tai Chi teacher, Perry.
Yes, also 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10, well done, Lynette, that's a good score.
But this round...
Yes.
Perfect score this round.
Oh.
10 out of 10, Vanessa and Andy.
Well done, Vanessa and Andy.
And right, let me have a look at who's top at the moment.
That was a fantastic score, 10 out of 10. That was absolutely brilliant.
Yes. Right, okay, I'm going to go. So...
Even knew where Freddie Mercury was born. That's brilliant.
That's very good. Oh.
What?
Margaret got 0 out of 10. Were you at the wrong point in the alphabet, Margaret?
Did you forget to put the 1 before the 0, Margaret? I think so. Shall we give Margaret a 10 bonus points for being Margaret? We love Margaret.
Margaret's brilliant.
Margaret's one of our favourite characters.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, we like it. Margaret leaves really funny comments on our Facebook page as well. So if ever you get a chance, have a look on that and read some of the comments. They're quite amusing. Right.
Oh.
So
anyway,
what's the
anyway? So the leaderboard.
Yes.
For the first 3 rounds. So in 5th position we have Lynette and Perry on 19 out of 30.
Oh, well done. Very good.
4th,
yes.
We've got Joe the Man with 21 out of 30.
Ooh.
Joint 2nd, we have the 2 teams, Dawn and Tony with 23 out of 30.
And the Wear Massive.
And the Wear Massive on 23 out of 30.
That means...
And in the lead with 24 out of 30, we have Vanessa and Andy.
Oh, Vanessa and Andy from Tamworth. That's fantastic.
Oh, Vanessa's just mentioned that Andy has been to Zanzibar.
Has he?
Well, that's amazing.
Well, he should have got that one right then, hopefully.
I'm sure. Well, yes.
I would have thought so.
They got 10 out of 10, so obviously.
Well, he did get it right. Well, that makes sense now, doesn't it?
Oh, Margaret was at the wrong point in the alphabet.
Oh. Never mind, Margaret. It's the taking part that counts. That's what we always say.
It's all fun.
Now then, okay, so we have a new leader at the top. It's all still to play for.
Yes, absolutely.
The Wear Massive, Dawn and Tony, Joe the Man, and everybody else lining up behind.
Yes.
So that's great. This is the last round officially, but I will do the tiebreaker if needed. I will do it anyway, actually, to be fair, because I've gone and done the slide now. So now
you like your tiebreakers?
I do like my tiebreakers. I think 1 or 2 others like the tiebreaker.
Yeah, I'm pleased you had the tiebreaker ready for me last time because we had 3 people tying in.
We did. We needed a tiebreaker.
Yes. Oh, can I just mention a latecomer?
Oh, a latecomer, yes.
Pete Sparrow.
Oh, Pete. And now Pete is something to do with Heidi.
He's on 22 out of 30, he's in a
let's
high position.
Whereas so Pete is I think Pete is something to do with Heidi, who is our pirate over here and previous winner. So that's Pete. Right, okay. Ready for your last round, everybody? Hopefully you are. Yes, you are. Good. They all cry. Hurry up, get on with it, you fool. Right, this is your connections round. So it can be a word before or after one of the words in the answer that is the connection, or it can be anything that connects the 5 answers together to give you the connection, which is your 6th point. So a few weeks ago, I had parts of the body. So I had answers like hot legs or brothers in arms and whatever. So that was the connection. It was parts of the body. So think along those lines, and you won't go too far wrong. So number 1. Don't worry if you don't get the early ones, because if you do get the connection, then you can go back and it will give you the answer, or give you a clue for the answer for the earlier ones, because I do realise this first one is hard. What was the name of the 4th single released on Squeeze's Cool for Cats album in August '79, which peaked at number 24?
Cool, that's hard.
It was hard. Now, obviously, it wasn't Cool for Cats, because that's the name of the album, and I wouldn't
guess that was the first one.
It wouldn't be too easy, and that's going to be the first one, isn't it? So, what was the name of the 4th single released on Squeeze's Cool for Cats album in August '79, which peaked at number 24? Don't worry too much if you don't get this at the moment. When you get the connection, which I'm sure you will later on in this round, you can go back and you probably will get this one. So, question number 2, they do get easier. Which Monkey song, released in October 1967, year I was born actually, reached number 5 in the UK singles charts? Which Monkey song, released in October '67, reached number 5 in the UK singles charts? That's number 2. Question number 3. What song, written by Paul and Linda McCartney, was released in April 1976 in response to comments made by John Lennon that Paul only wrote slushy songs? What song, written by Paul and Linda McCartney, was released in April 1976 in response to comments made by John Lennon that Paul only wrote slushy songs? It's question number 3. Don't forget to think of the connection, which will help you. Question number 4. What is the name of the double A-side single that is the other side of Walk on the Wild Side by Lou Reed? What is the name of the double A-sided single that is on the other side of Walk on the Wild Side by Lou Reed? That's your question number 4. This one's for you, Dawn. Question number 5. Which band's bass player is Geddy Lee? Which band has a bass player called Geddy Lee? Is your last question in my quiz officially. But obviously you've got to think of the connection and write the connection down as well to get your 6th point, which could be important because it's very tight at the top. Very tight at the top. Let me display those on the screen. So there they all are. I'll let you have a read through if you couldn't understand me or your audio was playing up. Have a look through those. And don't forget, you're trying to think of a connection between the answers, the 5 answers there. So, meanwhile, we'll have another slurp.
Have a slurp, DJ Ozzy. Have a slurp. You deserve it. Yes.
If this goes ahead, by the way, we're doing a thing on the 28th of November at Fletcher's. And I, DJ Ozzy, will be there for that. I'll be making a guest appearance during the night. So DJ Penny and DJ Nigel will start off, and I will come along. And bizarrely, DJ Nigel will not be in the room for some reason. So I will turn up and take over the decks for a session known as DJ Ozzy's Mad Half Hour, affectionately by me. So, and.
I reckon lockdown's going to go ahead anyway.
Oh, do you?
But if it doesn't, by next Saturday we've got our Beatles versus Stones.
Oh yes, well that's right. If we're not in tier 3, then we're doing the Beatles versus Stones at Fletcher's. Right. Okay. Let's get back to the quiz. They say, and let's have a little look at round number 4, and let's go through the answers. So, what was the name of the 4th single released by Squeeze on the Cool for Cats album? That single was called Slap and Tickle. Slap and Tickle was the name of that single. Question number 2. The Monkey song released in October '67, which reached number 5. That was Daydream Believer. So not I'm a Believer, Daydream Believer. So Daydream Believer was the Monkees single released in October 1967. That song that Paul and Linda McCartney wrote, must have been when they were in Wings, in April '76, in response to comments made by John Lennon that Paul only wrote slushy songs, was silly love songs. It was a bit of a
tongue in cheek, wasn't it?
Tongue in cheek, yes, yes, a sort of finger in the air to John Lennon, to say that. Well, Paul did mainly write slushy songs. Actually, to be fair, he had got a point.
Oh yeah, he wrote some great songs. They both did, and as did George Harrison.
Yes. So that answer is silly love songs. The name of the single that's on the other side of Lou Reed's Walk on the Wild Side, the double A-sided single, is Perfect Day. Perfect Day is your answer to question number 4. And, of course, the name of the band, it's featured a couple of times in this quiz already in picture rounds and things like that. The name of the band is Rush. And your connection is, if you look down the answers in red there, you've got Slap and Tickle. So they're all Mr. Men. So Mr. Tickle, Mr. Daydream, Mr. Silly, Mr. Perfect, and Mr. Rush. So your connection to get you 6th point in that round is Mr. Men. They're Mr. Men characters, everyone. Yay! I'll do Mr. Men characters quite often. I have to think of something else. So,
Little Miss.
Little Miss, yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? So we're back to the Ozzy Cam and back to the scores on the doors. So
yes, right.
When you get a chance, start typing them in, and out of 6, and then your cumulative score out of 36, and we'll see if we've got a winner or if we need to do the tiebreak. I will do the tiebreak in any case, because it's quite fun, the tiebreak is. I quite like the tiebreak. But yes, we are playing for this. So Vanessa and Andy could be the recipients of his and hers hand warmers. And up in town.
I'll tell you what. I
won't make them come down again, but I'll post them up to you if you let me know what your address is.
Can I just say, because in joint second position we've got the Wear Massive, and there's 3 of them. We have actually got another 3, one. Yes. We have actually got 3.
If the Wear Massive end up coming up on the rails and winning this, then fear not, ladies. I have 3 of these hand warmers to give away. So yes. I'll have to do something with this one because I've tested this one out. I need to boil it.
I was going to say you'll have to fumigate it, won't you? Don't pass anything on.
Well, I'll spray it with some of your sanitizer.
Right.
Anyway, I'll boil that and get it working again. Right. Okay. So hopefully the scores are flying in.
Yes. Let me concentrate.
Pennies down. Concentrate on the scores.
You can talk.
What I will do is I will go through the. Let's have a look at the forthcoming events slide. There you are. So that's that. And if anyone's not been to Fletcher's, they've done something in their back garden or courtyard, if you like. If you see on the right hand side of some of these slides, they've put a big cover in and bought some nice warm heaters, so that you can sit outside. Because here in Birmingham, you're not allowed to sit inside unless you're from the same house. So, but you can sit outside at the moment. So what Fletcher's have done is gone and invested in one of these outdoor sails, I think it's called, and got some heaters, and it worked rather well. It was very pleasant when we were there the other day. And we need to keep these kind of places going, really, because they're. It's important to keep these independent bars going and for bands and DJs to play music. Hopefully you all agree.
I do.
Yes. Right, back to me, and we are now getting to that point in the quiz.
Nearly there.
Where Penny reveals the leaderboard.
Nearly there.
To the assembled masses who are there with bated breath.
3 more to write down.
And 3 more right out. So, I wonder if anybody got full marks for the connections round.
Dum 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 dum.
Just
bear with me, folks.
Yeah,
I'm busy scribbling down.
She's scribbling down and having to sort of scroll back because they scroll off the top of her screen.
Right. There's only one I haven't seen, but that person isn't in contention on the leaderboard.
Ah, right.
Okay. We've got a few people got 0 out of 6 on that man, Nige. Sorry, DJ Ozzy, 0. Yes.
0.
0. Yes.
Wow.
It was a tough one.
Wow.
Yes, a few zeros there.
Sorry about that. I didn't think it was that tough, actually. But anyway, maybe it was.
A couple of one out of 6, two twos out of 6.
Yes.
And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fours out of 6.
Yeah.
But we had 5 out of 6 was Vanessa and Andy.
Oh, yes, that's good.
And a perfect score on that round, Pete.
Oh, well done. Yes.
Out of 6.
6 out of 6.
Is Heidi helping you there, Pete?
Yeah, Heidi the pirate must be helping him, as we now know.
We'll say Pete and Heidi on the assumption that Heidi's assisting there.
I think so. I think that will be the case. So
let's have a look at the leaderboard then.
The final scores are in. The leaderboard is now being checked and verified by our independent adjudicator, and we are now going to reveal who has won the quiz. So go on then, Pen.
So joint third.
Yes.
Joint third.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Oh, we have 2 groups who were in joint first earlier on.
They've fallen at the last race.
We have Dawn and Tony.
Dawn and Tony.
In 27 out of 36.
Now that is a fantastic score, I have to say.
It is. And the Wear Massive, Kat, Sam and Debbie, 27 out of 36.
Well done, Dawn and Tony.
They've been very, very evenly matched throughout the whole quiz, those 2 teams.
Brilliant. So, very good.
In fact, I say evenly matched. I'm just looking at it. They had exactly the same scores every round. Yeah. Every round.
They're not copying each other's answers.
7 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Anyway, let's get back to the leaderboard.
Sorry. Anyway, in second position. Second position.
Yeah. Who is this?
We have Pete.
Oh, Pete.
Pete Sparrow, and we're assuming Heidi.
You think Heidi the pirate?
28 out of 36.
So that must mean.
The
prize of these 2 bad boys. Where are we? The prize of these 2 is going to
Vanessa and Andy.
Vanessa and Andy. Yes. Let's all give them a round of applause. What score did they get, Pen?
29 out of 36.
29. Now that is phenomenally good because they were challenging questions this time round, I think, and I really gave you a hard quiz this time. So getting that kind of score is amazing. So okay, well, if you want to stay on, so congratulations to them, everybody. Click on your heart symbols and your thumbs up symbols and give them a virtual round of applause. And what we'll do is we will do the tiebreaker. So here it is. And what I will do is I'll read out the question, and then if you wait a couple of seconds until I say go, and then type in your answer so that you don't influence other people's answers. That's how that works. So, right, are you ready for your tiebreaker? Yes, we are. Get on with it. They all right. So you might notice me on stage here actually at this venue. So the tiebreaker is, now don't write your answer in just yet. Wait until I've read it out and given the signal. Right, here I am, everyone. I'm on stage at Wembley. So this is Live Aid. The question is, what was the total combined attendance of Live Aid? Not who saw them on the telly and 6 billion people around the world or whatever. What was the total combined attendance? So that's over both venues. That's over the venue in Philadelphia and Wembley Stadium in London. So if you know the capacity of those venues, you've probably got a good chance of getting this. So what was the total combined attendance? So if you write your answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Write your answers in the comments. And then what we'll do is we'll wait until we've got all the answers in, or all the answers we're going to get, and then we will reveal the actual answer to you, and then we'll find out who got closest. So if it was a tiebreaker, we'll see who would have won. But obviously, we do have a winner already in the shape of Vanessa and Andy.
Yay!
So yes, Very good. So write your answers in, and hopefully people are typing in their answers. Now you can see there's more than a few hundred people there in the crowd watching me on stage there. So it's obviously a sizable number. So it's the people who saw it live, the people who went to the venues we're looking at, not the people who watched it on telly, which was I can't remember what that was, but it was a massive worldwide audience that watched it. So so there we are. So I will now. You've all had a chance.
Yeah, hang on. Let me.
You've all had chance. Well, you're 30 seconds behind me, of course.
Oh yes, of course I am. Yes.
You've now had a chance to type your answers in. So I will now reveal what the actual answer was. The actual answer to how many people went to the venues was 161,964. So there was thought to be 72,000 according to Wikipedia at the Wembley Stadium venue, and at the John F. Kennedy Stadium in Philadelphia, 89,964. So the Americans were a bit better at counting than us. I think that was just an estimated number, or the capacity of Wembley Stadium at the time, I think. So 161,964. So what we'll do is we will let Penny.
I'm just writing down what people have put first.
So yes. So let's see if anyone got anywhere near that. Long time ago now, folks. That was July the 13th, 1985. So yeah, fair while ago that was. Right.
Well, I think the closest we have here.
Okay. Independently adjudicated by DJ Penn.
Is. Joe the lady with 140,000.
Ah, well there you go. Well done, Joe.
Yay!
You know your audience numbers for concerts from 35 years ago. So,
well done, Joe.
Well done, Joe. That's good. I haven't heard much from Joe the lady this quiz actually. So
well, she's been putting the scores down all the time, and Tim's scores.
So congratulations to Joe the lady.
Well done, Joe. Maybe you could send Joe the other.
Shall I do that? Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that. So Joe the lady gets a prize as well.
Yes.
A hand warmer.
A hand warmer, because we've got three.
We've got three, and
two.
I need to get rid of them.
Yeah, so two for Vanessa and Andy, and Joe can have one.
So well done, everyone. I hope you've had a good night.
Tim.
Yeah, sorry, you'll have to buy yourself a pair of gloves or something. And I'll just call Penny round. Hopefully, don't trip
I'm not going to trip over that lead.
The variety of cables that are over there. So so here she is.
Here I am.
Let's try the big one, see if this works. So come on in. Hello, Pen. So
Hello.
This is
DJ.
DJ Lady Penny, everybody. So we'd like to say thank you for joining us once again. Don't forget, it's Penny's 60s, 70s and 80s quiz, 2 weeks tonight on the 13th. We'll post the event up in our Facebook page for you all to see. So hopefully come along to that. Do you know you're going to have a prize this time, Penny? You don't normally have prizes.
No, I have done recently. I had
yes, you
had that lovely
well.
toiletry set last time, didn't I?
She did, yes.
From the Arden Hotel.
Yes, a free toiletry set that she had. So
I'm sure there'll be a prize.
So all that remains from us is to say thank you for your company. Stay safe, everyone. Have a great rest of your Friday night, and hopefully, if you're in Birmingham and come to Fletcher's, we'll see you. Otherwise, we'll be pleased to see you, or for you to see us on our quiz, which is a fortnight tonight. So thanks very much, and goodbye for us.